Las Vegas real estate monthly market update for May 2025. Home prices in Las Vegas dropped for the first time all year. The new median sales price of a single family home in Las Vegas area is $480,000. That's a $5,000 drop from the previous month, and really since the beginning of the year. We have been holding steady at record prices of $485,000, and now we've got our first dip. What does this mean? Really, it means that the market has shifted. For home sellers, it means you have to price your home strategically from the beginning. You can no longer test the market or see what happens unless your home is completely renovated. You need to price it strategically. If you're a home buyer, there's a lot of options out there for you. So let's go ahead and get into the actual report and the numbers here for April. Right here, you'll see the numbers, 480,000. That is the new median price for a single family home. That changed for the first time all year. We had been at 485,000 since the new year, and it changed and dropped just a bit there. It is up 2.3% from last year. We sold 2,000 units. We've got 3,600 new homes on the market. So now we have about 3 months of inventory in the market, which really lends itself to more of a balanced market. Townhomes now at 302. This is also slightly below the record price of 315, which was set fourth quarter of last year. Inventory also with a big jump. Units available, also a big jump. So why do we have all this inventory? The sentiment that I'm feeling is that interest rates have now been digested. Obviously, we had the COVID interest rates, and then we had that spike in 2022, and really home sellers were kind of waiting on the sidelines. It was supposed to be transitory and all of these different factors. And as time has gone on, they've now been waiting for a couple of years. And really, I think that all that has really set in is the fact that this is the new landscape, and they can no longer sit around and wait for interest rates to drop or do other things. They need to move because of life. Life happens, and more people are now just ready to move on. Now, while inventory in the market did increase over the last month, the time on market actually decreased, and the average days on market decreased month over month, and actually has been decreasing since the beginning of the year. And that's very typical. Springtime is really when things get moving and into summertime. But if you take a look at here, 0 to 30 days, 60% of homes were sold between the first 30 days, and during the next 30 days, an additional almost 21%. So really, you're going to have your bulk of homes, 80% of them that sell between the first 60 days. If a home doesn't sell within that time period, typically it's because it was overpriced. Of course, you have some outliers where the availability of showing the home makes it really difficult, or maybe there's a tenant, just different things that can account for that. But for the most part, if a home sits longer than what the market dictates it should, 9 times out of 10, it's pricing. So let's jump into specifically what's happening in your neighborhood, Angel Park and Tuscany Hills. We had these red ones, 2 sales last month in Tuscany North. Angel Park didn't have any. However, there's 2 under contract currently in Angel Park, 1 in Tuscany, and 1 active in Angel Park. So that's what's happening right in your neighborhood. Houses are selling a lot fewer in this neighborhood than on average within Vegas. But let's take a look here. We're going to start with Grand Bank Drive. Grand Bank Drive sold for $658,000 during the month of April. It's a 2,800 square foot home, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, and it was on the market for 81 days. This sold at a $234 per square foot valuation. And really, what they did here in the beginning was test the market, um, and priced it really at the height of the market. And given that the home needs a lot of updating, as you can see here in this bathroom photo, you can't really do that right now. Buyers have a lot of options, and if your home isn't completely redone, then you really have to price it strategically. Still a beautiful home though, nice balcony up there, nice pool. But again, as I mentioned, if it's not completely updated, you really have to be strategic in how you price your home to come on the market. Next one here is 501 Tuscany. This one was also sold last month. This one sold for 810,000, and it's a 3,200 square foot home, and it sold in 2 weeks. Really nice flooring, well-kept home, shutters throughout downstairs. I love this here though. The virtual staging makes such a huge difference because it really allows buyers to visualize how they can live in the space. I like to do this to all of my listings, complimentary, that are vacant. See here, before, after. Of course, I highly suggest if a home is vacant, they actually stage the home, but the next best thing would be to virtually stage the home. Again, beautiful flooring throughout, needs some updating. This one moved in 2 weeks, 3,200 square feet. It sold for 810. So it puts it at $246 a square foot. There is another one actually right down the same block, pretty much, I believe, at 537 Tuscany, that is currently under contract. That one is under contract for 800. This one sold for 810. The other one is 2,300 square feet. This one's 3,200 square feet, but the other one has double the lot size. This lot size is about 7,000, 7,500. The other one is 15,000. And actually, let me show it to you. Nice pool. So went under contract in 4 days. But again, double the lot size, although it was smaller, but it's updated. And right now, buyers prefer the updates. They're willing to sacrifice different things. Obviously, every buyer is different, but some will sacrifice square footage. This is also a single story. The other one's a double, a 2-story and single story homes, 3-car garage that's updated with a pool is a unicorn. And the market dictates that. And look, this one went under contract in 4 days. So if you have one of these completely updated, single story, 3-car garage with a huge lot, I mean, what's not to love about it? Let's go back here. Sunnyvale, this one's also under contract for listing price was 475. It's just under 1,700 square feet, and it was on the market for 2 days. And I think this is just an investor special, as we call them. Completely needs complete reworking on the inside, needs landscape in the backyard. But again, it was priced well. We'll see what it closes at. Next one is Vista Glen. This one also under contract. The list price was 550,000, just under 2,000 square feet. So it's about $275 a square foot. It was on the market for 20 days. So that one we just saw, investor special, as I like to call it, was actually a higher per square foot price, at least listed. We'll see what they sell for. But this one backs up to a major road. I think this one backs up to Durango. So again, not No two homes are alike. Everything makes a difference. Nice kitchen, but does need some updating. Looks like it's got original flooring on the tile. Fireplace is original. Bathrooms need updating. So again, location, location, location as well. But hey, it was priced right on the market, 4 days, got an offer. And lastly, here, this is the only home that's currently available in these neighborhoods. And this is a single story, 3-car garage on Sumner Vista. It's currently listed for just under 624,000. That's 2,100 square feet. So it puts it at $249 a square foot. This home is partially redone. They have here flooring that has been partially done in that downstairs bedroom here. Looks like an office. And then the kitchen, as you can see, completely remodeled, beautiful waterfall there, new cabinetry, lighting. But I know that currently they're also redoing more of the floor. Appliances are all new. So as of today, they're still working on some more of the flooring, and that should be ready about mid-May. I'm actually going to be holding an open house on this towards the latter part of the month. Nice pool, single story again. So there you have it, Angel Park and Tuscany market update. Well, it could be a number of things, but really what I'm hearing